to
Chinn
Family Kitchen.
Oh, such a good intro. Welcome to Chinn Family Kitchen.
Start that over again.
Okay,
can't start
welcome to
Chinn Family
Kitchen.
I'm not going that again.
That's okay.
All right, come on, we gotta get our things together.
We're gonna make some food now. Okay.
Okay, let's roll your sleeves up.
So, we're going to, today, I think we're still live. Today, we're going to make burgers and fries and meringues and kale chips. So, we're cheating on our prep rules a little bit, because that's where we're at. So, I've got my fries mostly done. I'm just going to, for the sake of looking like I'm cooking, I'm going to quickly peel this last potato. Oh, wait. The step before that.
Sorry, negotiation. So I made homemade hamburger buns. Here they are. They're all risen. I'm putting them in at 375. We're going to make this happen. Now you can make potatoes, Daddy.
Okay, my potato, I have peeled it. And I'm going to cook, I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. I'm going to turn on my pan while we're waiting. I'm going to put a whole bunch of oil there in 1 second. I'm going to cut this up. I have the rest of my potatoes in this big bowl of water here, which just, it keeps them from turning brown. It also takes out some of the starch, which will make them not stick to each other. Usually I like to make these are russet potatoes. Usually I like to make these sort of steak fry cut. These are a little thinner than that because this method I'm going to use with steak fries would take like over an hour just to cook. And as we have learned, letting our show go over an hour does not go well for some of its participants. Yes, Theo. Oh, thanks for asking so politely.
True story.
Yeah,
right here.
Okay. So, I've got these in this big bowl of water here. You can see all my fries. Lots and lots of fries. Amy, do you see who's watching? What does that say?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Let's get close. I can say wave.
Oh no, you
Aww.
need to wave. Should we wave to her?
It says.
All right, we'll try it. Here we go.
Okay.
We waved, okay?
We're using a new microphone, so if you can't hear us or we sound really bad, let us know and we'll unplug the microphone. Okay. We've never tested this on Facebook Live. Okay, so I have over here my oil, and these are going to be sort of not really deep fried, but quasi deep fried. The way to get really good crispy fries is to fry them twice or more, once in low temperature. Well, it's a lot of oil, but it's not enough to deep fry potatoes, this many potatoes. So you can fry them once at low temperature and then once at high, and they get soft and also crispy, but it takes a lot of oil. So instead, we're going to do it in a thin layer of oil, and we're going to toss them a bunch of times. So they're going to get multiply fried, even though I don't have enough oil to deep fry all of them, even in this giant pan. Okay, let's check in on what Theo's doing. It's weird, you think? Okay. Let's see what Theo's doing here.
Nice
He's
thin
cutting
slices
up
like Mommy made.
some
Can you try
peaches.
that? Not on you're not thin slices of your fingers. Thin slices of the peach.
I'm going to let you watch Theo for a minute while I drain these potatoes.
Good job.
I'm going to have two things put
Yes. Good job. That's very nice. You want to do the rest? I'll put these here for you, and you can do the rest of the peaches. Okay. No, that's not done. You got to make more slices of that peach.
I don't want to mix
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, everyone, I'm going to
watch
dump
something.
everything
You
right
just-
here.
you-
The next
they
thing
won't
I'm
be-
going to do, oh, I see you're doing it. Good job. The next thing I'm going to do is
But is
we're
the
going to
stools in the
break, we're
kitchen?
going to
Mom and
separate
Dad
our
watching
egg whites
something.
with any,
We're going to do-
and we're going to start making our meringues.
I want to do the mixer stuff now.
That's
We're
what we're
going
going to do
to.
over here.
Okay, so I've got these. I have drained these. I'm going to dump them in here. This oil is not that hot yet, which would matter a lot if I were trying to deep fry, but I'm not. So I can just pour these in. Oh, they're hot enough that I should not hold my hand to the phone where it can get splashed. This is totally this is a great job to do one-handed. Fantastic idea. Nothing could go wrong.
You doing good over there, Theo?
I don't want the egg
Theo can't
yolk.
get into a lot of trouble with that knife, in case anybody is wondering.
So I've got this going. What I'm going to do
No
here
wonder why we need so many
is
eggs.
I'm going to cook this over sort of moderate heat for a while.
Only proceed a little bit
I'm going
of
to toss them
egg
once in a while. And Okay, I'm just going to let these go for a while. I'm going to toss them once in a while. They're going to slowly soften and get a little bruised, and they're each going to get multiple
And then
cracks.
we'll mix them together. Can I lock it and do the thing?
Yes, not yet though.
I know.
Okay.
And put it off. So I've got the...
I'm going to turn the camera
any yolk.
around.
You don't want any yolk in there. We can at
Just
all help
put
it.
it in front of like a drainer so the dough.
You know, some people do have little egg white straining devices. I don't do that, but some people do, mostly just because I feel like we have plenty of equipment and do not need more.
Mommy's being brave and doing that over all one bowl.
You're right, it's not smart.
I would do the same thing.
It's not the smartest thing I've ever done because keeping the fat content as low as possible in the egg whites is kind of the key to this whole process. So I'm being very cocky right now. Daddy is not wrong.
The other fun way to do this is you can crack all the eggs into the bowl and then pull the yolks out with your hand. That's Alton Brown's
That's
technique.
adorable. I'm not going to be doing that.
Let's check on Theo over here. How you doing, Theo?
Good.
You gonna tell everyone on the show what you're doing?
One roll will do.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a little piece of shell.
Oh, is there? We'll make sure that we take all that out. Is there a tiny bit of shell? All right, we'll have to get that out in a sec.
Oh, you're focusing. You don't want to talk while you're cutting? Yeah, that's really smart of you, Theo. Great job. Oh, you want to say something else, Theo? I thought you told me you were focusing. You didn't want to talk.
Okay,
So,
so
I'm kind of
you're going to pour it in very carefully. Very carefully.
Okay.
so we could eat them and just
Very good. All right, let's get the
Are you still talking? Sorry, I was going to go check on what Mommy and Emmy are doing.
fancy dress.
we need to put the half a teaspoon of cream of tartar in there. So I'll give you
We could
this is cream
put
of tartar.
all
It's
the
a recipe
peaches
lighter.
in a recipe,
I'll give you a half a teaspoon and we'll put it in, okay?
and then a recipe will be all done.
No, it's not. You're right.
So,
You can put that in.
and that was it. Water.
I'm gonna put some tartar.
Water.
That's fine. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar.
Oh, okay. Great. You're doing great, Theo. Did Mommy give you a bowl to put those in?
And then a little, just a pinch of salt, right?
Do you need a bowl to put those in that you're cut up, Theo? Yeah, okay, the ones you're already done with, you can put in this bowl. Okay, I'm going to go check on Emmy and Mommy. Okay, what you got going on over here, Emmy?
What's in there?
So right now we taken eggs and put all the white in, the egg white in, not the egg yolk. And then we're putting,
Okay, I'll be back, Theo.
put the cream of tartar in, and now we're going to put a small pinch
Yep,
of
that's good.
salt,
A
right?
little more than that. I think they're thinking a little bit more than that. That's perfect, Em. Go for it. And how much cream of tartar do we put in? Do you remember?
We put in, here's the crystal.
We put in a half a teaspoon cream of tartar, and those are 6 egg whites. Okay, you ready? We're going to start slow. Okay,
And we're going to turn the mixer on.
good. So now let it go for a while.
Oh, no, our audio is quiet, Mommy.
That's not good.
Can we do the opposite? Can we switch apps here to can we switch the other app without closing this? The road app?
I don't know. Pardon us, technical moment. I don't know. Did you ask if people could hear us?
I think that the audio is very quiet.
Oh, okay.
We could adjust, but you know what? All right, so much. Mike, let's see if that helps. Hi, Ting. Let us know if this gets better here. I've switched back to the other mic.
It's gonna take a bit of a while.
Okay, it's going to take a bit
But
of
we
a
also
while.
have this bowl of sugar.
I'm going to do something first. I don't like the way the cream of tartar is nestling in there, so let's do this. Okay. And we're going to just don't like the way that looks.
The whips will do a better job.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're good. That's good.
And then we're going to
Oh, I apologize.
That helped. Okay, next time we'll figure out how to make our fancy mic be loud enough.
and now we're just going to store it now that and also before we put on the show, we mix a bowl of sugar and cornstarch
Or did you do that whole peach, Theo? Let's look at this over here. What's in this pan, Theo?
So we want to wait until trails start to become visible and the egg white yolks are
Flies.
very small and uniform. Just gonna
Flies? They're
take-
potato. Oh, fries,
Small
yes.
bubbles you
So
see
I'm just gonna
there,
give these a little
large
flip.
bubbles?
You can see they've started to brown a little bit. So I don't ever want them to get too brown on the bottom. I'm gonna keep turning them over and let them cook slowly. It might mean that I have the temperature up a little bit too high.
Well, what should I do now?
What should you do now, Theo? You need another job? Okay, let's find Theo a job. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. That's whipping. We're gonna whip that slowly. Okay, so let's turn this around, Theo, so we can both see it. Okay, you did one peach, Theo? You did all the peaches? Did you do all the peaches, Theo? Wow, you did all the peaches, and Theo needs another job. Okay, let's find Theo another job. Maybe we could form some burger patties. Do you want to help with that, Theo?
Yeah. That's gonna be me.
That'd be a good job. Okay, it's a little. Oh, actually, you know what we should do first, Theo?
What?
We should get some kale chips ready.
Oh, that's a good
Then
idea.
What?
I had a little bit cuts on me, a little bit of fine cuts.
Let me see. Can I see?
Yeah, don't stop it right now, please.
Where?
That's a big no-no.
Right there, just a little scratch, not a real cut. Doesn't look like a real cut.
Well,
I'm so glad.
I can feel it, but you
Yep, it's
can't.
gonna take time.
Oh, you can feel it. It just hurt a little bit, but not too much. I'm glad to hear that, because I wouldn't want you to have a big cut. You eating a little peach, Theo, or are you sucking on your fingers because it hurts?
Soon. That's the next thing we're gonna do. I just read
No,
that.
I mean it.
You're eating it? Good. Okay. That's where we're going to put the kale chip. Sorry. Oh, what we can also do, you know what else we can do, Theo?
What?
You can take the can whenever you want. Mommy and Emmy. We can do some cucumbers. Do you have a timer going into the rolls?
Don't eat it because we did it at the start of the show.
show. What job could I do now?
Is that your song?
I like that song, Theo.
What job could I do now?
Okay, here, Theo, here's your job. Okay. So we're going to take... Okay, I mean, we'll see what we can do.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah. Okay, so Theo, we're going to take these,
Yeah.
and we want to tear off all the leaves and put them in there. You know how to do that, right?
I remember how to do that.
You remember how to do it from last time we did it? Okay,
Yeah.
great. And you can put the stems over there. No, the stems don't go in. There we go. We want just the leaves, and we want them in pretty big pieces, and then we're going to wash and dry them.
Is this a big piece?
Yes, you can tear that off.
2 to 3 minutes. We'll take our time. Then we're gonna increase
It's okay.
the medium
You can just
high.
tear that off. We're going to tear it off. Hold on to the stem part.
Gradually sprinkling sugar and sugar.
There you go. No, leaf goes in there. Leaf goes in
So
the
I
bowl.
have a spoon for you. And so what you'll do
Okay,
is
the leaves go in the bowl,
seed and you'll start just
and the stems we leave
really
aside.
slowly in the bowl. Do you want to do the first one?
Okay.
Okay, why don't you put it up one higher?
Okay, so we're going to keep doing that. And then we're going to go check on Emmy and Mommy over here.
So we've had it all mixed, and now we're just going to slowly put some sugar, and
What else is in there?
cornstarch into here, very slowly.
Very good. Oh yeah.
I'm kind of using the whisk every time it bangs. It takes it slower.
I like that technique. You ready to go for another spoonful?
And then it just comes out really slow.
Go for it. We don't put it all the way in. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay. Yeah, you got it. We got a lot to get in there, so. Close for you. Great. Nicely done.
That's not too fast, is it?
No, it's perfect.
And I'm just slowly.
We want to get it actually in the bowl.
And then we're just slowly putting it into our mixer here. when I was a kid, but I was like a grown up, but I looked like a kid and wanted the same things like a kid. When you had to do stuff like a grown up, I'd probably just eat most of the sugar.
Whoa, just the sugar by itself?
Well, you know.
Oh God, keep going.
I am.
We're in a crucial moment.
They're definitely covering the whole thing.
They are. Good job. Who's getting there? Keep going. Go, go, go.
Don't watch me.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I like it. All right.
I wish I were Violet.
Violet from the Lemony Snicket book.
Yeah, Violet could just like invent something to. She could like make homemade staples with a long metal pole, crabs that love to bite toes, and some cream spinach.
And some cream spinach.
And she could invent a grappling hook and a lockpick. So.
Yep. Nice job, Mommy. Alright, let's do a little bit of this. Okay, I'm gonna watch my fingers, right? So we'll do it so people can see. And I'm just gonna toss this in there little by little. How's it looking now?
It's looking good. It's starting to look more like a topping that a mango, what's it called?
I don't know. What do you think?
Marshmallow something.
Oh, it's starting to look like like it could be a marshmallowy meringue someday.
Yeah, it looks starting to look like the topping.
I think you're right. It's starting to look a little bit more like meringue.
Look at that. That's good.
So
Our
now
fries
we'll
over
wait a
here
couple of minutes. We're gonna put it
are doing pretty good. They're just going to keep slowly cooking. Just a minute, Theo. You can put the lid on. Yes, Theo.
Yes.
Theo is doing something behind me that I can't see, so he just said, "Can I do it?" And I said yes.
Yes, he's doing the kale. Here. That works?
Just for the record,
Great
I'm
job.
mostly kidding. I had a pretty good idea what Theo was up to.
I panicked, however. Alright. Letting that come
Okay. Theo, what are you doing now?
We're letting that go for a minute.
What are you doing, Theo?
Oh, I'm just mixing this.
You're doing the salad spinner. Can I do it once?
1.5 teaspoons.
So we're going to dry this kale.
Can I do it?
Yeah, let me just dump it out one. It's quite important for the kale that you get it dry, because otherwise you won't get kale chips. You'll get just soggy kale. Will not be yummy. Okay, let's stop that.
No,
I know.
just
Okay,
like
next time.
with the egg whites when my dad used to whisk
Pour off a
the
little
egg
water.
whites with that
I'm gonna get it. Let me do it for 1 minute, okay? And then you can. I'm gonna go really fast.
Well, that's fast. I wish I.
You do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm doing the best I can.
You're doing a great job. Okay, you want to stop it now? Great. Now we're gonna make some. We're gonna get some lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and microclean garlic, and we're gonna make a little thing that we're gonna toss these in. But let's give the camera back over here. How's the meringue doing?
Doing great. We're now trailing our vanilla in bit by bit. Emmy is going so slow. She's a master.
Oh, not super deal coming.
All right, you ready for the other half? You can put the rest of that in, and I'll do the other half teaspoon.
Yep.
Great.
Smells so good.
Doesn't it? I wish I could smell it. I still have my. It's okay. Yeah, thank you. That was a nice apology. Can I have a kiss?
I got a little.
Can I have a kiss? Where's my kiss?
No, I got a little 3 cuts on here.
Oh, little 3 cuts on there.
Yeah. A little 3 cuts.
Looking good.
So tiny cuts.
Little tiny cuts.
Now?
Okay. This is, as always, a show about
Go ahead.
how we cook and how we parent, but we're only suggesting you emulate one of these things, which is the way we cook.
Oh, that's so fair. That's such a fair assessment.
Okay, Emmy, do you want to come cut some cucumbers?
Almost done. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna peel this cucumber. We're gonna make a quick pickle with these cucumbers.
Theo, I get the spoonful. No, I want it. Theo, we'll take turns. How about Theo, wait.
Bring the little one. Emmy, Theo, brother, bring the other stool. Emmy, bring the other stool. Bring the other
Theo,
stool.
please use your words, love.
Bring the other stool over,
Not yet,
Emmy.
not yet.
This was kind of Theo's stationery, so why don't you bring the other stool over? Okay, so Emmy.
I gave you your stool back.
Emmy. So the important part about this cucumber. Okay, you want to come over with Theo? I got a job for you.
Can I have a cucumber?
There's only one cucumber.
Theo, do you want to taste something? Come taste
Well, I
something.
mean, like, can I have a piece of the cucumber?
Oh, beef to eat? Yes. Okay.
Taste something. Ready?
So here's how we're gonna do it, Emmy. We're gonna cut it just in slices, but we gotta do it pretty thin, okay? So that's too thick. That's
What do you
just for
think?
the end. So we want to see.
Yeah,
I put my eyes like this so I can see either side, and I can put my hand here so the knife rests on my hand, right? But not like cutting my hand, right? That part of the knife rests on my knuckle. Then I can measure it, and I can make just a thin slice. That one I messed up. I can make a thin slice all the way down. Okay, you want to try that? Yes, let's let Emmy try. Let's see how thin you can slice it, okay? Here's your knife.
Daddy, can I have a
So you
little
gotta get it lined up, just parallel all the way around. There you go. Great job. Great job. You can just do the next one. You don't need to get off to the next one unless you can't see. The next piece of cucumber that you cut is going to. There you go. And don't forget to slice. Don't just push.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want, Theo?
Emmy, look at
Oh,
Stiff
watch out.
Flossy keeps look at that.
Distracted. Okay. That one you got a little thick at the bottom because your knife got turned. It wasn't straight up.
I'm
and down.
happy to eat that.
You happy to eat that? So now I can turn this so I can get the part that's flat again. Okay. I'm just gonna go a little.
Who wants to
slice.
taste with a pinky? Pinky?
Yes.
This is Emmy's new
Pinky.
knife, which is so nice and sharp.
That's good.
It is.
Can I do some?
Yes, the nice
Also,
thin
you're not,
slices.
that's not your knife.
Yep.
Okay, I really do recommend though, Emmy, that you try it.
Pretty much still my favorite thing.
It's too thick. Okay, now just go ahead and slice it. Go ahead and finish slicing that one.
Oh,
So that's
Eating a
really-
big bunch of raw meringue. Bless you.
Daddy, I'm used to
This is why we're cooking by ourselves right now.
That's still a little thick. Go ahead and cut it.
Probably why we can't have you over. Okay, I gotta take my rolls out. Beep, beep, beep. Why is this plate here? Is there a reason?
I was gonna put burgers on it, but don't need it. Okay. Wait, you ready to take these out? Okay.
Behind you.
I wish I could have.
A piece of peach? Yeah, you can have one.
Here we
Theo.
go. Taking my
Emmy,
rolls out.
don't reach across the sharp edge.
Hey, can I have a little bit of
Yes.
see
you can
it?
have it. Okay. Then if you can't
Guys,
see
this
it,
is hot. I'm just gonna show. We've got homemade hamburger rolls right there, ready to go. I'm going to find a somewhat safe place to put these.
hot.
All right, they're there. Some of them are slightly irregular, like all of us, so it's more realistic that way. Here we go.
This is way too thick.
Huh? That's okay. That's okay. No problem. All right.
I know this is gonna be
Need 2
really thick,
seconds.
but I need it to be straight again. Okay, Daddy?
Okay.
It's gonna be really thick, but I need it to be straight again.
Okay. Can I just show you one more time the way I was doing it?
I'm just
I know.
making
Yeah,
it straight.
yeah, you are. I know.
Okay,
But
here we
just
go.
Let me show you.
Ooh, who got
So-
my parchment paper wet?
So Emmy, what I was doing, do you see how I have it against my finger?
Yeah.
That like, so if I leave this, it just like floats all over the place. But if I can hold my finger right here, then it can rest and my finger, my left hand can guide
No
this
way to
down.
have things perfect. You just live your life. Golf ball size meringues here. We are gonna do, instead of making
do
the
it
little
tomorrow?
peaks, we're gonna make a
So
little
if you can't see
divot
it, you just need to line up your
Like
head
that?
and move it around so that you can have your,
so
your
that
head
we
right up on top.
can
so
put
you
fruit
can
in it.
see
Mama,
Okay?
actually those look like nests.
They do look like
There you go.
nests.
Perfect. So
They
that's
look
it.
like
Yeah,
nests that
close to
fruit
the
can
edge.
go in,
Close
right?
to the-
Yeah.
there you go. And don't forget to slice. Don't just push. Slice. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can slice a little more. It'll be a little easier. Okay.
Oh, I wish I could have you all over for dinner.
There you go. And if you start, yeah, there you go. You're doing good. start a little further up on this part of the knife, nicely, then you can slice
What's
down
better than
like
that?
See how I did that?
This is one of my favorite
Curl your finger over a little bit
consistencies.
more.
I
There you
just
go.
want to
So
like,
there you go. Now you can feel how the
keep
knife's
open.
really touching your knuckle. So it's nice and safe. You can't.
I wish I could eat all of
Slice.
this.
Me too, Theo. You and I
can
are
still
really alike
push a
this
little,
way.
like,
Yeah.
use the whole length of the knife.
Oh, wait, what?
You slide the knife. There you go. See how that really cut? It's fine, but do you feel how that really cut through?
Yeah.
Great.
Meringue is farther apart in this moment than it needs to be
It's fine.
because
It's
I
fine. You'll get used to it.
forgot
Don't
it
worry
doesn't
about it.
rise.
It's fine. They're all fine. It's just practice.
So I'm going to add some in here. It's maybe not totally best practice, but I am a very, I am not a perfectionist. So there you have it.
You're doing great. You're just learning. You want me to do some now?
Yeah.
You're doing great. Though. You're
Can I
learning.
have one?
Yes. Those are for you.
Ooh.
I want
eating cucumber.
cucumber.
So you know.
Okay.
Look at Emmy, look at our meringues.
Do you want to do a little camera work, Emmy? Do you want to turn the camera around and go show them the meringues and then show them the cucumbers?
Yeah.
Great. I should do that.
I'm sorry, guys.
You just leave it on the tripod just to turn around. What happened?
Nothing. I just did what I wanted and got upset about it. These are our meringues. What about the top of the meringue?
Cameron said she just tuned in and saw nothing but meringues and was confused.
You want to come over here, Emmy? So I finish
I
cucumber?
want them.
Cameron, you know if I were making dinner, we might actually have nothing but
Emmy,
meringues, so.
Emmy, you want to come over here if I finish cucumber?
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Let's go to the other side. Come to the other side of it. Alright, so I'm just going to finish slicing these cucumbers up with Emmy's wonderful knife. I need to get my knife professionally sharpened so they can be this sharp. Okay, and then we're going to do...
My knife's not always gonna be that
That's-
sharpened,
that's
so
true.
stop using it.
Well, cutting cucumbers doesn't make your knife any duller. Okay, piece of cucumber. I'm going to feed the camera operator some cucumbers so she'll stop giving me a hard time.
Nice.
Okay.
Placate the crew at all times.
And
Make the crew happy.
then, so I've got this bowl here, and I'm going to take some, just some regular rice vinegar here, which is sugar-free rice vinegar. Not all rice vinegar is, which is a little perverse because the next thing I'm doing, make sure you can
Add
see.
sugar.
Yes. So I've got just rice vinegar, rice
Are
vinegar,
you getting used to eating those now?
and then we're going to get some sugar over here.
You need to rotate your phone.
Okay, no, you need to rotate your phone. You've got the phone, Amy.
No,
You did say rotate phone.
Classic Chinn moment.
Okay. I'm just gonna stir this up quickly. This is not that sensitive. You could put these in the fridge, and then they could pickle for a while. But it's
Hi, Ting. I said that already.
What'd she say?
She said I did just what I wanted and got upset about it, Emmy.
She's quoting you, love.
okay.
All right,
Okay, that's
I
pretty
will
good.
not eat-
I'm just gonna
there is
dump
a
these
little
cucumbers
meringue.
in here.
I will
Oh,
not eat
great
that.
angle, Emmy. Great camera work.
You know, it's kind of easy because I can't see anything.
Kind of easy because you can't see anything. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get this. I might not have quite enough vinegar in here. We can't get
But
quite
those
all
look
these
good.
cucumbers under the vinegar, but it doesn't really matter. This is just a quick pickle.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Emmy, let's. I'm just gonna rinse my hands and let's check out the fries over here. See how the fries are doing. You want to come over?
Yep.
Okay, so I think I've got the heat still a little
Hang
bit
on,
high.
guys.
These are getting a little browner than I really wanted. Usually I would babysit these a little more. It doesn't matter too much though.
I
they're-
like them nice and crispy.
Yeah, oh yeah, they can see they're cooking a little unevenly, which they always do. But if you have the temperature right, then they'll never really get that burn.
Oh, sorry, Hi Ting. I didn't know Bogo said that. Then why does it say you're doing it?
Bogo's watching on her phone.
You.
Okay. So I've got these here. I'm just gonna. So now these are pretty soft. You can see if I have this one that isn't really browned,
say
I could break it.
Hi Ting, I'm sorry for accusing her for that.
and you can see from the inside. You can tell it's a little scruffy, which means it's cooked and it's soft, which is good. We want them to be all nice and soft. Some of them will break and get a little rough. That's a feature, not a bug. And we're just going to keep turning these over and try to get the more brown ones up on
I
the
have a
top
moral
so
coming
they don't
in.
get overcooked.
Mommy.
Okay. All right. Are you
Whoa.
are you done with doing the camera that way, Emmy?
Wow,
Do you
that
want
was really close.
Okay.
We were in danger of losing both our son and the meringues. Use your words, please.
Okay. Thank you, Emmy.
Oh!
All right. Let's work on some kale chips.
You'll be
Do you
careful
want to,
with
Emmy?
this
Do you want to keep doing
Okay.
the camera, or are you ready to put the camera down?
I'm ready to
Guys,
put
I'm
it
gonna put
down.
this in the oven, okay? My
Okay,
slightly
Mom.
irregular meringues. For
Let's
those
take
of
a
you
look.
who are very serious bakers, you would probably do this perfectly, but it's not a huge deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna go downstairs, use Mom's oven. Thanks, Mom.
Great. We may or may not get to see the end of those meringues because they cook for 40 minutes and our show might have blown up. You almost ate them. We're gonna have no peaches for the thing. Okay. All right, this needs a little cleanup over here. Gosh. Okay, we'll do that in a
We have
minute.
cherries.
We have cherries here. We have plenty of fruit, so we'll be okay. This pickle, I'm just gonna let those pickle there. If we were earlier, I'd put them in the fridge.
Sorry, I'm way hungry.
You're really hungry. Okay. Oh, no, there are 2 more peaches over here. Okay. There are 2 more peaches. We're in good shape. Little cucumber for Emmy. More
Little.
cucumber.
But okay.
All right. We're gonna wash this knife. We've got some coating going for the kale chips. Emmy, do you want to see if you can get a lemon out of the fridge?
Lemon?
Do you know where it is? In the bottom drawer. Emmy's gonna get me a lemon. Great. That was good. So glad.
I set my timer for 20 minutes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get some kale chip coating going. Oh, well, yum.
Ooh, looks so shiny and dark.
So shiny and dark.
Mama.
Wow. Okay.
That
I am behind on fruit though.
Yeah.
Can I have a little fruit board?
You want the big one?
I don't care. I'm open.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Jen's gonna do
good.
some fruit. I'm gonna get these kale chips going.
I wanted to do something. I want one of those. Oh, I barely pick up. Wait, can I have my knife, anybody? Can I have my knife?
Can I have Theo's knife, Theodore?
There you go, Theo.
Theo, you can't bring your
I'm gonna go
dirty
to the
glasses
bathroom.
Go
here,
ahead.
honey. Whoa, Theo, wait.
Hey,
for a
Theo.
moment, please.
Theo, do you want you on board?
No, I already
I'll
have
take
one.
it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Ready?
So
Theo,
they're gonna
honey,
cut
he's
some
ready.
fruit over here. I'm going
intense.
to
Being
put
intense.
some
This is mine.
Excuse me, Mama.
Thank you very
lemon
much.
and salt.
Sweetie, I've got to help you prep it, okay? You can't just slice into these. I need you to prep it, okay? Give me a second.
Salt. I like my kale chips pretty salty. We're gonna do 3 big pinches of salt,
Okay, Theo, when you're ready,
1 lemon.
Okay.
you're going to do these. You're going to
Maybe we'll
cut
do
these
1
up.
1/2 lemons. I like lemony kale chips too.
This one is for these 2 are for
I'm
snacking.
anti-citrus
okay?
reamer because I think it's too much trouble to wash, although they are great tools.
So now you're going to take those and you're going to cut them into slices like you did before, and you're going to put them into this bowl.
Having a trash
Theo,
bowl
look
that's
this
far
way.
away from you totally defeats the purpose.
I'm gonna put them in.
Having a trash
I'm
bowl
gonna
in the
put
first
them in,
place.
but not
Let's
cut
let
them.
you look at what
Yes.
they're doing over here.
I'm doing some blueberries over here.
Do I need to cut them?
You do need to cut them.
Oh,
'Cause
you're
we're
doing
gonna
a
do
great job. Theo.
blueberries and cherries and peaches. We're doing a
How
little
do you do this
cornucopia.
again?
You want some? You want a demo, Theo? Do you need a demo from Mama? Here? Oh, you're doing it in the wrong. You have to put that down like that, and then do it from here. It's much
Okay,
easier to
good,
cut them
good,
like that. Okay?
Okay.
That's all the instruction you want?
Yeah, that's all the instruction I want.
All the instruction you want? Okay. We have lemons somewhere, yes?
I think
Behind
there should
you.
be more in the, I think there should be a couple more in the fridge, I hope.
I mean, this is for you.
There's one, I have 1/2 one here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's
we
great.
just need a little.
Stop touching it.
Can I have that?
Wait, do you know where the microplane
I
went?
said stop touching it.
Oh,
Yes,
there it is.
please. What are you doing right in my
Fryer.
chair? Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna. You're going to cut to the cherries. You're gonna pit the cherries. These are a little tricky. Are you ready for this? These are a little tricky. Take that. Take that.
Also, you have like little pieces.
Yep, you're gonna slice it so there's no pit in
Try
it.
small pieces.
And then you're gonna put the pit, let's put the pit in this glass. Ooh, what do we care?
Can I have a small piece?
And then you can put it here. If you're gonna eat them all, I need to give you a different job.
I just need you one.
You eat this one.
Ooh.
You just need a
Are you
sample
okay
item.
to do that job, Em?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little lemon on the blueberries.
Always a good idea to taste your ingredients. Gotta know what you're working with.
Sorry, these are, and I washed the cherries earlier.
In case you were wondering, anybody.
If anybody was wondering.
Just cut like right there.
I've used possibly every bowl in our house, which is going to be adorable after the kids go to bed and we have to
Daddy,
clean
I
up.
think you guys see this.
I can see, Theo. What are you doing?
Wait, just
You can
tell
put them when you're
Okay,
done
you wanna tell them what you're
slicing
doing?
them up. You can put
Wait,
them in
you
here, okay?
need to put the
In
camera
here.
up. So, I'm just cutting these peaches to get with dessert. You're mixing them with that.
A little sugar and a little bit of lemon juice.
With you.
Do you want to take a guess?
What do you put in there?
A little bit of lemon juice.
What do you put in?
It's not ready yet. Do you want to try it?
What do you put in there?
Oh, cherries. Once they're pitted. We'll put the pits in here.
Oh,
And the cherry in there.
Okay. So we'll give you a whiplash with our savory and sweet going on at the same time. Over here, I have my bowl that I'm working on to go with the kale chips. So I'm going to. Oh, you have all the cookie sheets. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, oopsie. There's cookie
That's
sheets
fine,
in there.
yeah.
There's the good ones for the kale chips are in there.
Great. Okay. We might have four sheet pans in the house because we're that kind of household.
Okay. Everybody's cutting things up so I can help you with camera work if you'd like.
Okay. So I've got this going on. I'm just microplaning the garlic here so we don't have big chunks of garlic. It also does change the
Big
flavor.
chunk of garlic is this.
That's a big chunk. I hope that's not a big chunk of garlic. Although garlic meringues would be, if we were on Crazy Delicious, then garlic meringues would be totally a thing we would want to try to make. Okay, that's that, and then I'm gonna. That already has salt in it, so I'm just going to glug a bunch of olive oil in here. There's olive oil, salt, garlic, and lemon juice. And I'm quickly emulsify this. I have no idea what's on the fork, so I'm just going to wash it.
I like to cut it in a little bit.
If I had the little, not much. This is just to get it mixed up so you don't wind up with big chunks of garlic on one part of the kale chip and
Yeah, honey.
salt and even the spread.
I wanted to show them my strategy.
And then 1 second.
Strategy for cherries? Okay, wait. Daddy is having a, I want you all to watch the mad dash.
Okay, so I've got my kale chips that Theo helped me break up. And dump those in the bowl. They're pretty dry. That's really important because the water content, I've got a fair amount of elimination here, but if I get too much water, the whole thing won't work. So I'm just going to dump that all in. And then there's probably a case to be made for salting these at the end, but and it's okay.
No.
Getting it mashed up a little bit is also a good idea, and nice and evenly spread. I'm gonna put
Theo,
these
the other
on
ones
still
are for
hot.
you. The other peaches are for you in the white bowl.
Okay, and now
Those
and
are
then
for
you want
you.
to show what you're doing. I'm just going to throw these on top of silk cups on cookie sheets and put them in a 325 degree oven.
They don't look like it. The little big pieces. Little pieces. Okay, and then I'm going to
For those of you who are the praying souls, just pray for me right now. Thank you.
Spot in the middle of the cherry. And I'd like to cut, I missed that though, because that part is so you can see the pit. We want to I don't think that's so
Okay, you don't want that? But don't eat up all the peaches, okay?
See this white and dark spot? That's the pit part. So we want to avoid that when it's cut.
Are you hungry, Theo? You need a snack?
Straight into the pit.
You need a different snack? Okay, Theo, give me 1 second. After I put the kale chips in, I'll get you a different snack, okay? I'm going to take these kale chips now, spread them out. The other important thing about these kale chips,
You can give him a little piece of cherry. That's fine.
There's one more important thing about the kale chips, which is they need to be spread out. You don't want to stack them any more than you have to.
I'm just cutting grouse.
You like those, Theo?
We've been watching a lot. I like to eat them. They're my really favorite.
Are they?
You're just cutting, that's a grouse, Emmy? You got a grouse?
We've been watching Alone, which is a show about people that are dropped off by a plane in the Arctic alone. They can only bring 10 things, and they have to survive in the Arctic. What's this for? Her snack?
Do you want to show this one in the oven?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got these, I've got them pretty spread out. You don't want them stacked up. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. Lower temperature is better if you can. 325 just gives you a little more leeway so they won't burn.
It's going to be for dessert, Theo. If you eat it up all now, we won't have dessert. I mean, you can keep giving him a little bit, but Theo, leave some for us to actually make something out of it. Okay, love?
Yeah. You get 3 pieces, that's all, okay? Then you don't get any more. Okay?
Yeah, we just need to have some actual cherries for dessert later, Theo, okay?
And then the part I cut off to see the pit, I cut in half.
So this is a baby bell. It has a little tab here. You take it and you pull it, and it opens up. And what's inside, Theo?
The end of tantrums. What's inside is an end to tantrums.
No, a baby bell.
Oh. Theo, how is it? Tell me about it. How does it taste? Is it good with the cherry? What do you think? Folks, he's chewing. He's testing it out.
It seems like cherry when I eat the cherries, and then when I eat this, it seems like cherries.
Oh yeah, you still taste a little cherry even when you're eating the cheese. Bogo says we would totally win alone Bushwick. I would make an argument, Bogo, that we're already winning alone Bushwick.
Okay, I'm going to clean up some of this terrible mess and then get some burgers going.
The game of the week.
Emmy, you're doing great.
I love cutting cherries and I've never done it before.
This is the part of dinner where we usually realize that we've forgotten what ingredient we meant to make. But I don't think we forgot anything except for a musical interlude.
What should I do now? Just sit here?
Let me sit there and eat for a second. If anyone has a musical request that they would like to make, oh, maybe we could sing. No, I think we already did that. Actually, never mind.
What?
I think we already do. Have we sung Donkey on this show?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
We have done donkey.
Really?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Huh.
Yeah, I think Emmy's right.
We need Bogo to make a track for us for Donkey.
Yes, although we have now developed the ability to invite people onto our stream. So if Bogo and Haiting wanted to provide some musical interlude, or any other watcher wanted to volunteer, you could volunteer in the comments and we could put you on, and it would be like split screen musical interlude action. I don't think we're gonna get any takers with that. But.
We might. You never know. Everybody's pretty bored. Not everybody. Everyone is stressed out and a little understimulated in some ways, overstimulated in other ways.
And then again, I see that part and I try to avoid that part.
So you don't cut the pit? Yeah, that's very smart.
What's the pit? Well, the pit here is a hard part in the middle of a peach or cherry, and lots of fruit has pits.
That's right.
Even apples have pits.
Do you know apples have seeds, which are a little different, and we call those all. Do you remember what we call all the fruits that have pits, Amy? We call them stone fruit. Do you remember who's allergic to stone fruit, Emmy?
Theo, don't touch your knife when you're not using it, right? You're thirsty?
No.
Oh, okay. Auntie Haiting's allergic to stone fruit.
Yes, she is. And we always end up saying, "Oh, well, we'll put plums in that or something." So we remember that. We remember that.
You're thirsty, Theo? Here you go. You want some water, Theo? Here you go. That's what I can offer you right now, Theo. Here you go. Here you go, Theo.
Okay.
No, I want juice.
Okay, well, we can't have juice right now, but you can eat cherries.
No, I mean, that's such a terrible idea. It'll make a giant mess. And cherry juice stains quite badly. So you really don't want to get cherry juice on your... It doesn't stain cups, because cups can't be stained, but it stains fabric very badly. We definitely wouldn't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to give my fries one more stir here. They're really
Theo,
coming
don't
along.
put your tongue out while I'm doing that. Thank you.
You going to come and look at the fries here?
Yep.
You can see these are getting pretty nice and crispy. Quite enough oil here, but it's okay. We're just going to try to get the ones that are really undercooked down there, and the ones that are extra crispy. At some point soon, we'll start pulling the ones out because those are really quite well cooked. But I don't want to, it's going to be a while before we pull them out, so I don't want to start removing things and let them get too cold. So that's no fun.
Oh, I cut 2 at a time.
Kale chips are in, so we're going to form some burger patties. Yes, dear.
Pinky.
Oh, pinky.
Put your pinky in, and then I'll do a close-up.
Okay, now.
You can put your pinky in, get some on your pinky, that's fine. But you gotta show it. How is it, Theo?
It tastes like
Like grape. Oh, because you have cherries in your mouth, Theo. It tastes like cherry. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna make really simple burgers here. This is about 1 pound of meat. Sometimes we make a little more than that, but I'm just gonna make 4 burger patties. There's no real secret here. You don't want to work it too much, or the burger will get tough. And we're not doing anything fancy. Although, of course, you can do all sorts of fancy things with making ball-shaped burgers and press them or flame broil. The only thing we're gonna do, not work it too much. Don't salt the inside. Salt the outside. I'm gonna make a little indentation, which will help it stay a little flatter. You're really hungry, Theo? Well, lucky for you, and hopefully, I think that'll make you a little big. I might have messed this up a little bit. We'll see.
We have some big. I'll show you the things are cooling here. So these are the burgers. And we have little ones on the end. Not too bad.
Could give me something white.
Theo, what about this? Do you want to try this?
No.
It's blueberries
I want
with
some.
sugar.
I like food.
Oh, I'll eat them all. It's got sugar on it.
Oh,
I'll
I'll
get
have one of them.
Oh. Oopsie, sorry. I lost my camera work.
Okay. 2 slightly smaller ones for the kids. Okay. And then what I'm going to do for cooking these is I'm just going to cook them in a hot pan in a pretty healthy layer of oil, which is going to be a little messy, but it's going to be a nice way for them to be nice and brown on the outside without being overcooked. And get a nice crust,
I want to see what the
get those Maillard reactions going. And I think we're probably going to cook these for like maybe 3 minutes on the side. I think it's going to be good. This meat I did let temper. I let it come up to room temperature pretty much, so that'll help also with that. Here we go. I'm going to wash my hands, even though it's not cooking the pork. Wash my hands before I dip them in my salt cube, because we don't want raw beef in there. We can help it.
Oh, I know what the beautiful.
Here's the salt. I'm just going to generously salt each side of the patty.
I mean, thank you. That's very generous, sweetheart.
I'm chewing on a piece of cherry to show Theo the pit. I cook a pit home.
Okay. That's a very interesting technique.
Theo!
What happened?
You snapped the cherry from my cutting.
That's okay. It's not an emergency, my love. It's not an
So
emergency.
be careful of Emmy's knife, okay? That Emmy's board. You don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
never
stick
touch
your
someone's
fingers.
board because you could get cut, Theo. Yeah, I know,
So
love.
we're going to have dinner. Who's dinner soon,
No,
okay?
I'm hungry for a snack.
Well, but Theo, you're okay. All right.
I'm hungry.
Oh, we got on the meringues.
I have to go down there in a minute.
Okay. So I probably shouldn't, theoretically, shouldn't start cooking the burgers yet, but I feel like our
Oh
clock
no.
is ticking here.
Yes, our child clock is ticking.
I I'm going to pepper the burgers that are for the grown-ups.
I know. You can suck on it.
And
Whoa.
sometimes you can press them flatter than you want them to be. Because if you don't work it too much, hopefully, we'll test this theory. It's pretty loosely packed, so I don't think it's going to contract too badly. So I don't need it to be too much flatter than my final burger patty.
Mama,
I may eat my words.
I'm being hungry for a long time.
Oh yeah, you've been hungry for a long, long time.
Often we like to, at the end of these, throw some garlic and or rosemary or parsley in here to make.
Oh, should I get rosemary from outside?
Well, if you want.
But how?
Do you want to take a little field trip with the camera and go get
Oh
some
yeah, I
rosemary?
could do that. Okay. Camera field trip,
How about over
during which I shall not fall down the stairs.
How about over here?
Okay, here I go. There's already a something in the way. Going outside, there's our backyard. We are still working on. I'm getting out just in time for the children to start screaming at each other. This is the outside. So you see we have a new tree. Working on it out here. Our lawn is a little out of control at the moment, but it has been very rainy. And let's see how the rosemary is doing. We have a clover lawn. It's much more ecological, and the bees really like it. Okay, so that is my timer. Here's my rosemary right here. I'm gonna clip some. I'm gonna clip some of this. All right, put my great, there we go. Some nice rosemary to toss into the fries. And there's our little funny house. Stop my timer. As I mentioned before, I shall not fall down the stairs or up the stairs at this point. There's our little composter. Oh, it opens this way. Classic. There it is. Kale chips, I came in just in time.
Chips have gotten them. I was just checking on them. They've gotten a little wet. So they flattened a little more than I like. They've also got a little
It's
more.
okay, you can keep feeding them cherries, it's
They've
fine.
got a little much stem in them, which doesn't help with the moisture content. But what happens when you let the 4-year-old make kale chips?
I have to run to deal with my meringues. If you could take this and this, thank you.
Mommy, would this fill him up too much? They're pitted, but he can avoid it.
I don't, only if he's not gonna swallow the pits.
He spit out the pit.
Oh, did he? Then that's fine.
I have 2 pits that
Oh.
he chewed in.
That's totally fine.
Grandma Phyllis is here now. You want to say hi to Grandma
Hi,
Phyllis?
Grandma, yeah.
You want to? Okay, I've got this rosemary here, which I'm going to just chop up and then throw in
I
the
do know
fry.
you started at the beginning. So we're just saying hi. And
No, she didn't start at the beginning. She's live, so she's probably listening to this part now. She might watch the beginning later.
And then all of that, and then that you can't complain for a snack anymore, okay? Hi.
Eventually, the kids will just be doing their own show. Thea likes that idea. Okay, so I've got this. I'm just going to take this rosemary. It's pretty dry. I washed it. Definitely don't want it to be too wet or it's going to splatter everywhere. I'm going to give it kind of a rough chop here. And then I'm going to turn up the temperature
Grandma
of the fries.
Phyllis, is Gung Gung watching or Gung Gung is Grandma watching?
Gung Gung too. Okay, so first I'm going to throw the burgers on. This is a little hotter than I meant it to be, but that's okay. Ooh, that was exciting. We'll save the lesson about the science of flare-ups for another day. But nothing. Fine. Turn on let's make sure we do turn on the fan though. Ah, there we go. Okay. And then do you want to throw that rosemary in there? Sure. That will not flare up, I promise. It is going to sizzle alarmingly, but that's okay. I'm going to give that a little toss. Do you want to grab me a chip bowl? Could you grab me a chip bowl? Take a towel and Great, so the rosemary basically takes no time to cook, which means that once the rosemary goes in, we have to be mostly done. So I just turn this up a little bit, get a last little crisp on a few of these, and then Jen's got a bowl, Ryan to take a towel, and maybe we'll just call that done. We could mess with this for a while and crisp up the last one, but it's okay. We're at home. It's okay for them to be a little bit irregular. Probably it would make more sense for me to give the camera to Jen and for me to hold my own bowl.
I could see that.
That way, if I get oil on the person holding the,
I could see that.
chip bowl.
You know, sometimes there's nothing like a rational. There's nothing like a rational argument.
For instance, turn the camera around instead of putting it right. Okay. Now, I have this overwhelming temptation to turn over the burgers right now, but I'm 95% sure that they are just fine and actually need to cook a little more. There's nothing wrong with turning the burgers over multiple times, as long as they don't turn them over too soon and it's falling apart. Alright, so I chopped up the rosemary a little bit small and I left a bunch in there, but that's okay. At least it infused the oil. I am indeed going to eat my words on the... the other thing I got to do is turn the salt these while they're hot.
How you doing, you two?
Give those a little toss to get the oil down on the paper towel and also use it with the salt. There we go. One more little toss, let those cool. And now we will turn over these burgers.
This is the gratuitous fry cam.
The burgers did shrink up a little bit more than I meant them to, but that's okay. I worked them a little too much. I'm going to take some nice slices of cheddar cheese.
With the cherries? Okay. Why don't we switch now? I have a couple jobs to do. Can you hold it nice and steady, love?
Yeah.
Melt a little cheese.
Why don't you put it out? You put it right in this. Put it right in this one. There you go. There you go. Right here. Oh, I see. Yep.
We'll see if that's really going to melt. I might just stick this majority.
That's okay. That's okay. It's just a towel.
I can't clean this up right now.
Oh, Emmy's going to do some camera work.
Okay.
Guys, be careful. This is wet right here. All over the floor. I'm slipping it.
Can I do it?
What happened to that?
I don't know. Just something got wet.
Be careful, everybody. Mommy went flying a little bit over here.
This is a very greasy process, so our floor is a little greasy, which makes the water especially slippery sometimes.
Let's flying in the air.
I'm just going to wash my plate here if I put the burgers on it.
Someone's going to send us a cherry cherry.
I said okay to Grandma.
Is it okay there?
Mama?
Yes, my love. No.
Okay, the meringues have been turned over, so that's in good shape. I'm going to take these burgers.
I want to see the meringues.
Should we go take a... Well, we can't open them up right now because they're still cooking, but I'm going to take these burger patties off. I think we're in pretty good shape here. See, they got a nice
I painted my nails and got polish all over them.
You got some cherry nail polish. Excellent. So, there are lots of less messy ways to cook burgers than this, like a lot less oil. It would make a lot less mess. Let's go over here.
Okay, sorry everybody.
No problem. And even why don't you
Whoa.
Come over, turn that over. I'm going to cut up some of our buns and see how those
Okay,
turn
everybody.
out.
Just turn it on me for 1 second so I can see where I'm going. Ba 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 ba. Sorry.
You should try one.
Okay, and then just turn it around.
Okay, so these are buns.
Bunny, 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 I'm doing the
This
phone
is
bun
our-
dance. Yeah, 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 yeah,
This is
yeah.
the worst knife in this whole
Dad.
kitchen. Our bread knife that you can see has been melted on the stove at some point.
Why?
And it's not that great a knife to begin with. But
Let that macerate too.
I'm going to slice up these buns.
Burgers? Slicing.
I like giving you snacks, but we also
It looks hard to cut up even dull bread like that.
Oh, well, I mean, I could cut it much faster. It's really just that they're very soft. So I'm trying to cut very gently so I don't smush the bread. But it's true, a slightly better knife would make it easier. It's not really a problem unless you get really hard bread. Okay, get these buns here. This looks great on the
Can I have
inside.
this?
Emmy, watch what you're doing.
I want
I
one.
know it's gonna
Yes.
give me a bone.
Ooh.
But Emmy, watch how much you're moving around the camera.
Taste and that's it.
One more taste and that's it.
Okay,
Or your mother's son.
there are 4 buns. I had kind of meant to saute some onions and make some bacon, but we didn't get to it. That's okay.
What'd you say?
Said I had kind of meant so I can put these. Oopsie, let's not do that.
What?
Well, that's very juicy. So if I were to put the, I was gonna put the buns to show them the plate. The plate's really juicy, so I don't want to put the burgers on there.
No, Mama.
We'll just put them on the board instead.
Kale chips are okay? Theodore,
Did you pick that up yet?
please pick it up. If you knocked it down, it's nice to pick it up, please. Don't make mommy clean the mess up. That's not nice.
Yeah. Okay, Amy, come over here. Let's check on the kale chips. I think we're about wrapping up.
Yep.
We'll have to post a picture
Okay.
of the. Emmy, can you sit down? We're gonna have to. We'll post a picture of the meringues when they're done. Though hopefully will be delicious. That was the experimental part, but they're not gonna be out for another 10 minutes, which will be good timing for our dessert, but not for a show. Okay, these kale chips now are getting pretty crispy, but they're still a little soggy. I can sort of feel with the thing. They're not all crunchy. So I'm gonna leave those in for just a little bit. Oh, but these ones are good. See, lifting out the sheet treatment tongs. Well, it works. Okay.
Sweetie, is there cherry on the floor? And
That's one batch
pick
of
them up
kale
off the floor
chips
so they don't
that
stain the
I
floor. Look, it's
can
right there. Quick, get it.
put into
cherry.
this.
Look for cherry. Oh, and down there too.
Are you a cherry detective?
Good job. I know, but I'm a predator.
Oh, you're a cherry predator? Good job.
No, I'm a cherry bill.
I mean, what are people looking at? You got it? There you go.
I'm a cherry
The
predator.
camera operator is getting too hungry to operate the camera without eating
Yes.
fries. I dropped a couple of those.
No, you actually don't.
Kale chips?
I'm a good
Pretty good.
cherry.
Theo, do you want a kale chip?
It's
Get here,
taking
Emmy.
me. Where am I supposed to go?
Theo.
Kale chip.
Theo. Okay, so
All right.
kale chips, burgers,
I count.
stuff for fruit, French fries. There's no presentation going on here, but that's okay.
None. No presentation. We are 100% authentic. This is how we live.
We are 160 feet tall for winners.
I think that's absolutely true.
No,
Hi, buddy.
Yeah. So musical interlude we'll have to wait for next week.
Musical play.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Buy musical players because I love that song.
Okay. We love you all.
Bye.
Bye. All right. See you all soon. Hope well. Talk to you all soon. We love you.
It was so great to see you.
Tell Hi King I say goodbye for the cooking show. Tell her to watch it.
Our team says bye. She's watching. Oh yeah. No, I see.
Hey, Bogo, tell Auntie I to say bye, because that's for a joke, so I can say bye too.
Should we sing him a song before we go?
Okay, you said it. Great.
No. All right. Next week a song. Okay.
Love y'all.